From the video incident on North Market Street on Easter Sunday to the new carriage horse heat standards, Palmetto Carriage Works General Manager Tommy Doyle Jr. sits down with me one-on-one for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. Tommy!
Quintin.
It is so good to see you again.
Great to have you back again. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you, I appreciate this. Well, let me talk to you about something that's obvious, and it's a talk around town.
Okay.
A video appears of a woman attacking allegedly one of your Palmetto Carriage workers on Sunday afternoon. Can you elaborate with that?
Yeah, how about that? Who would have thought? We get heckled usually on a daily basis, but we call those drive-by activists. But this one was a lady at the corner of North Market Street in Church.
Right.
One of my carriages was departing on tour.
Right.
Started harassing the driver, started harassing the people on the carriage, screaming at them that she worked for the Charleston Animal Society and they were coming for the horses. It was scary for the children and the passengers on the carriage. The driver was obviously caught off guard, and fortunately another one of my staffers was nearby to intervene between this woman and the carriage, and was able to move the conversation from the carriage to him, where she tried to assault him, allegedly tried to assault him.
Wow.
And fortunately the police were nearby to intervene and to end the situation. And the woman ended up being hauled off to the hospital, and I haven't heard from there. It's actually the second assault against a carriage employee in the last 3 months.
Wow.
It's sort of the new mood of the city right now, unfortunately.
Wow. What is the mood with the carriage companies right now?
What, I'm sorry?
What is the mood with the carriage companies right
It's we still love our job, we still love the city, we still love what we do, but the Charleston Animal Society has just really created a negative environment for the industry, for the employees, and for the animals.
Wow. Let me take you back to March 29th. This headline reads in the Charleston City paper: Charleston City Council gives final approval to new carriage horse heat standards. What else would you add to that headline?
It was one that was embraced by the veterinarians that observe the animals. It was embraced by veterinarians that don't look at our animals on the regular basis, and it was embraced by the industry. Our whole animal welfare program is based on science and fact, and the current animal welfare program is 100% effective. The industry went along with this program begrudgingly, and the main reason for that was because we didn't really see a problem. If we had seen a problem, we would have been the first ones to fix that. But our whole animal welfare program is hung on science and fact given to us by veterinarians. The veterinarians felt that this new system was the best, and that's the one that we got behind.
You say science and facts. What is science and what are facts in your mind?
Well, the facts of the situation are that we have not had any heat-related incidents. Those aren't my numbers,
right.
Those are the city numbers. Right. And the science end of it is the information that veterinarians give us that we use to monitor our herd. And I use that information to make the best decisions for my herd.
Wow. And let me go to the rest of this particular article, because obviously Charleston City Council member Bill Moody is livid with the Animal Society. And he actually questioned the full page ad that is in the Post and Courier. He says, quote, "I'm not sure who paid for it. I'm assuming that the Animal Society did. They also got a $5,000 grant from the city for spaying and neutering animals. If they got so much money that they can run an ad like that, to me, they don't deserve any taxpayer money. And I, for one, will see to it that it doesn't happen in the future."
I couldn't agree more. And Tommy Doyle, the citizen,
right.
is going to be at City Council for next year's budget, because I think it's atrocious that the city would give money to a group that attacks a safe and legal business in the city. It's shameful.
Wow. I asked you this question in the last interview. I asked your brother the same thing. I asked your father the same thing. But given what just happened allegedly out there on Sunday afternoon, and what's going on now and what's been approved by the City Council, would you ever still consider a one-on-one sit-down with Joe Elmore or anyone from the Animal Society?
Absolutely not. Not at this point. The Animal Society has made, that ship, I tell people that ship has sailed at this point. There'd have to be major changes within the Animal Society before I would ever even consider sitting down with them. They had a board member at this last City Council meeting that was advocating for our ban, and I would say that we are so far apart really is no room for sit down, especially the latest thing that happened just a couple of days on Market Street. That woman claimed that she worked for the Charleston Animal Society, and I don't know that she does. I don't know.
Right.
But the rhetoric that the Charleston Animal Society is putting out there, the full page ads, the attacks with the Google AdWords, what's going to happen is these loose screws are going to come out when you inflame the public like this. And so I just don't see ever a situation. Joe Elmore is probably a very nice man. I've never met him. He's never been to my place. I've never been to his place. But I would say the chances of that are pretty slim.
You talk about the public. What do you want the public to know right now about the Palmetto Carriage Works and the horse carriages?
Let's not even say just Palmetto Carriage Works.
Okay.
I want to say that, our business is open to the public. And we're open 364 days a year.
Right.
And come down and see for yourself. Don't take what you read on Facebook. Don't take what you read on a full page ad done by the Charleston Animal Society. Come down and take a look for yourself. If you take the time to come down and look for yourself and disagree with me, what can I say? But the pop shots that we get on Facebook, or the pop shots from Remount Road at the Charleston Animal Society just aren't fair, and I'd like for people to come down and see for themselves.
Tommy Doyle Jr., thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate this.
Quentin, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Anytime.
Likewise.